Hey everybody, I'm going to open a 21-day session and I'm calling it Symbols and Sumi ink. So I have my Sumi ink here. Let's see. You can just order it from I got any place. I just have black Sumi ink. And then I have these different shapes. So I have symbols. I've talked about it in my podcast. I'll put the link to that here also. I have symbols that show up for me consistently, right? One of them is star. Another is spiral. Excuse me. And and I have a list of those. And so what I'm doing here with symbols in Sumi ink is it's just a lovely way to sort of start my day, or in the middle of the day when I just feel like, letting my mind wander a little bit. I like to have a bit of a frame, so I'm just using a regular multimedia um, sketchbook here. Now, I'm not going to be able to hold this down while I hold the camera, but basically, so I take the Sumi ink and go around, so I will paint around the symbol shape that I have, right? So this is just kind of clunky. And then mix it in with water and just kind of let it roll around a little bit. So, well, this is kind of terrible, but kind of get the idea. So then when you lift it off, then, you'll have the shape. That's not very great, but I can flip back and show you. Um, so this was some circles and cloud shape. And there's a star shape that showed up and another star shape. So you can kind of see it's just kind of messy on the page. And then later on, I will go back through and color things in. This is where the spirals showed up. So, this will be a 21-day session where I walk you through each of the steps to remind you each day for 21 days to get the symbol on the page, paint around, and just relax and enjoy what the Sumi ink does. And then let it dry, and then use that like I was showing you. Go back to this. Then I have white gel pens and silver and gold gel pens and markers, and play around with using this as also a journaling technique. So getting the pages ready and then writing on them later. So this is kind of several different steps within it. So symbols and Sumi ink. I'm going to start that, let's say next week sometime. September 1's coming up. I probably will start it a little bit sooner, but and then let that kind of flow, and it will be 21 days of entries, but it might flow before and after a little bit. So if you're interested in being reminded to paint with Sumi ink and look for your symbols, this will be a class for you. Hope to see you there.